In an unexpected twist that has sent shockwaves across social media and beyond, JUNGKOOK of BTS, renowned globally for his charm and resilience, was spotted entering his military base flanked by a team of lawyers. Why? To interrogate the alleged bullies who have turned his time in service into a nightmare. The K-pop superstar, known for his quiet yet determined demeanor, appears to be ready to take the battle for justice to the next level. Could this be the defining moment in a case that has already captured the attention of millions? This startling development comes hot on the heels of reports that JUNGKOOK's family, particularly his mother, has been deeply affected by the revelations of bullying within the military, with emotions running high and public scrutiny intensifying. The involvement of legal representatives marks a decisive escalation in what is shaping up to be one of the most controversial incidents involving a public figure in mandatory service. But what exactly happened to bring JUNGKOOK to this point? Why has this case resonated so deeply with fans and observers worldwide? And most importantly, what are the potential consequences for those accused of mistreating one of South Korea's most beloved icons? At the heart of this unfolding drama is the unwavering support of JUNGKOOK's family. From the outset, his parents, siblings, and extended relatives have rallied behind him, offering emotional and logistical support as he navigates this challenging period. Sources close to the family revealed that JUNGKOOK's mother, known for her fierce protectiveness, played a pivotal role in pushing for legal action. She's not just angry, she's heartbroken, said a family friend. See her son, someone who has brought so much joy to millions, reduced to such a state by the actions of a few, is unbearable for her. She wants justice, not just for JUNGKOOK, but for anyone who has ever been bullied. Reports suggest that the decision to involve lawyers was not taken lightly. It came after days of discussions and consultations with legal experts, during which the family weighed the potential risks and benefits of pursuing a formal investigation. In the end, their desire to hold the perpetrators accountable outweighed their concerns about the potential fallout. Eyewitnesses described the scene at the military base as tense and electrifying. JUNGKOOK's arrival, accompanied by a high-profile legal team, immediately drew the attention of his fellow soldiers and commanding officers. Wearing his military uniform with a quiet dignity, JUNGKOOK reportedly walked into the interrogation room without hesitation, his lawyers close behind. He looked determined, almost unshakable, said one observer. It was clear that he wasn't there to negotiate or compromise, that he wants answers, and he's not leaving until he gets them. The legal team's presence underscores the seriousness of the allegations and JUNGKOOK's commitment to seeing the matter through. According to sources familiar with the case, the lawyers have been granted permission to conduct preliminary interviews with the accused soldiers, a rare concession in the tightly regulated environment of military service. For the individuals implicated in the bullying scandal, the stakes could not be higher. If JUNGKOOK's legal team finds sufficient evidence of misconduct, the case could be referred to civilian authorities for further investigation and potential prosecution. In South Korea, bullying within the military is taken seriously with severe penalties for those found guilty. This is not just about discipline, it's about setting a precedent, said a legal expert. JUNGKOOK's involvement brings an unprecedented level of visibility to this issue. The military will be under immense pressure to act decisively. The prospect of facing legal consequences has reportedly left the accused soldiers scrambling for legal representation of their own. Some are said to be cooperating fully with the investigation, while others are maintaining their innocence. As always, BTS's global fanbase, known as ARMY, has been quick to mobilize. In addition to flooding social media with messages of support for JUNGKOOK, fans have launched campaigns to raise awareness about bullying, both within the military and beyond. JUNGKOOK is not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for everyone who has ever been mistreated or marginalized, said one fan on Twitter. We stand with him, and we won't stop until justice is served. The outpouring of support has been accompanied by calls for greater accountability within the military. Fans and advocacy groups are urging the government to implement stronger anti-bullying measures, including mandatory training for soldiers and stricter oversight mechanisms. While JUNGKOOK's actions have been widely praised, they have also raised questions about the emotional toll this ordeal has taken on him. Known for his resilience and positivity, the singer has reportedly struggled to cope with stress and isolation brought on by the bullying. He's trying to stay strong, but this has been incredibly hard on him, said a close friend. He feels betrayed, not just by the individuals who mistreated him, but by the system that allowed it to happen. Despite these challenges, JUNGKOOK remains determined to see the case through. His decision to involve lawyers and potentially escalate the matter civilian court speaks volumes about his commitment to justice. This case has already sparked a broader conversation about the culture of Hazing and bullying within the military. While such behavior is often dismissed as toughening up newer recruits, critics argue that it perpetuates a toxic environment that can have lasting psychological effects. Jungkook's case could be a watershed moment, said a sociologist who studies military culture, that it's shining a light on an issue that has long been ignored. If changes are made, it will be because of his courage and determination. As the investigation continues, all eyes are on Jungkook and his legal team. Will they uncover the evidence needed to hold the accused accountable? And if so, what will the consequences be? For now, one thing is certain: Jungkook is not backing down, and neither is his family. This incident has also raised questions about the role of celebrities in bringing about social change. By speaking out and taking action, Jungkook is challenging the status quo and setting an example for others to follow. Will this case lead to meaningful reform within the military, and how will it impact Jungkook's career and public image moving forward? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: Jungkook's fight for justice is far from over, and the world is watching. The road ahead for Jungkook remains uncertain, but his unyielding determination has already shifted the narrative. This isn't merely about one person's fight against injustice, that it's a much larger battle against entrenched traditions and systemic issues that have plagued military institutions for years. The ripple effects of Jungkook's stand are already being felt. Other soldiers, inspired by his courage, are reportedly coming forward with their own stories of bullying and mistreatment. This could mark the beginning of a larger reckoning, one that forces the military to confront its culture of hazing and take meaningful steps toward reform. Though Jungkook has been at the center of this battle, the unwavering support of his BTS brothers cannot be overlooked. Reports indicate that Jimin, the oldest member and a recent military revenue, has been in constant contact with Jungkook and his family. Known for his protective nature, Jimin has allegedly offered his full assistance, even going as far as to provide resources and advice on how to navigate the military's internal processes. Meanwhile, Jimin, who is also currently serving in the military, has been an emotional anchor for Jungkook. Their camaraderie, built over years of shared experiences, has only strengthened during this challenging time. Sources reveal that Jimin has been advocating for Jungkook within the military, leveraging his own reputation as a model soldier to amplify Jungkook's voice. Their bond has resonated deeply with fans who have taken to social media to express their admiration for the members' solidarity. This is what true brotherhood looks like. One Army member wrote, "Even in the toughest of times, they stand by each other."